Yo guys, and welcome back to this new Ethereum update here right now on the channel. On today's video, we are of course going to discuss the next price targets, what we are right now heading towards as well. I'm going to discuss and reveal what is most likely going to happen here in the coming 24 towards 48 hours right now on the Ethereum price valuation. We will be discussing, of course, the breakout of the falling wedge, the retest of this critical level of orange box support, and much more here as well. Going to talk about the ascending triangle here right now unfolding on the Ethereum price action. I'm going to talk about a very interesting parallel channel where we have been seeing, of course, a very significant fake out of. But right now, it looks to be that we're showing the significance of this level once again here. As well, I'm going to talk about the daily candles and, of course, about this critical and very important level of previous resistance right now flipping into support on the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin pair here. So if this sounds interesting for you, make sure that you are right now going to smash up that like button as well. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now, and you will be definitely not missing out on any of these further updates and any of these trade signals that we are, of course, going to give to you guys. So let's start right away on this video with discussing the Ethereum price valuation, of course, and I will be going over my trade in a second, of course. So right now, of course, we were seeing that this falling wedge that we were creating a downward sloping support line, downward sloping resistance line, meeting an apex. Usually we tend to break out before reaching an apex. You saw that we, of course, broke towards the upside. And right now, you never will be going up in a straight line. That's already a thing that you want to be knowing of here. But right now, since we were seeing, of course, a breakout of this falling wedge, it looks to be that we are retesting our previous resistance target right now as support, and we are successfully retesting it already as very strong support, and this could be maybe the provider towards our price target, because I still, like you can see here on my trade, have a take profit set here on $3,350, since that will be the range that I will be closing my trade on, since I personally do expect if we're going to reach that level, of course, for sure, we could be even increase further from there on, but in terms of risk to reward, I definitely think it's a very good level to take some profits out and to close my trade. And after that, of course, I will be looking at the next opportunity to trade here as well. To talk about my trade here, I currently still have my stop loss in profit. So if we're really going to go for a plunge towards the downside, if Ethereum is really going to correct and go to set and once again a lower low over here, I will be still good and still looking some profits. And as well, like I announced already several times on my Twitter page, I already got out approximately 40% of this trade. So I already looked in very good profits, approximately $2,000 already on this trade. So make sure that you're going to, first of all, subscribe to this channel and as well ring the bell notification on this channel. And of course, follow me here on Twitter at RoverCRC if you want to be joining me as well with these next trades that we are going to do here in the future. Because yeah, we have been doing already loads of trades here together. And we could be doing it as well even further and more times here is if you're subscribed to this channel, of course. So you're not going to miss out on the next trade signal that we are going to give to you guys. So I usually don't trade quite a lot here, but I only trade on very good risk to reward setups here. And the reason that I open a trade over here, once again going to assemble it before going into the price prediction on the imminent short term. I was of course seeing a bullish divergence on the MACD playing out over here. This was giving me a signal. Yeah, I could be opening right now and trade towards the upside. It was telling me, okay, the sellers are losing their strength right now here and the buyers are regaining their strength, and we are in a falling wedge, typical bullish bias pattern. This is going to probably see a breakout towards the upside. So that is the reason why I did open a long position over there, and that was also the reason why I was expecting that we're going to move up from there on. So yeah, very exciting what we were seeing, of course. But right now, let me move on towards the next things here. Of course, I already revealed my price target, but right now, I want to be as well discussing the ascending triangle. Of course, significance of the ascending triangle is pretty huge right now. You can see several touch points on the top side. 1, 2, 3 touch points on the top side as well. 4 touch points approximately on the lower side here. And as well, this looks to be forming a very beautiful ascending triangle. And this ascending triangle could be breaking out anytime soon here. We could be seeing a breakout towards the upside or towards the downside, but to be very realistic, an ascending triangle is in continuation pattern, and since we were in a very huge trend towards the upside before forming this continuation pattern, it looks to be very likely that we're going to see a breakout towards the upside as well here. So We have been seeing an ascending triangle already earlier on as well in the price section of Ethereum, like you can see over here. And this one was also we also highly anticipated this one to break towards the upside, and of course it surely was doing so. So it looks to be exactly the same. Only right now it looks to be that we are in an ever so slightly lower time frame right now. So it looks to be that we're going to have the exact same price and market structure, and I'm looking forward towards how this is going to develop here in the price section. Are we once again going to see this very significant rise in price action? I would love to see it, of course, and I definitely can't wait to see what we're going to have here on the Ethereum 4-hourly chart over here on this ascending triangle. So to right now as well discuss some imminent short term here on Ethereum. You can right now see that Ethereum looks to be getting supported by a very interesting support line from previous support as well. So you can see here, previously we got supported by this level here. We were looking, of course, over here at a bear flag. It was horizontal levels of resistance on the top side, horizontal levels of support on the lower side. Of course, we failed to hold this level. Then we faked out back towards the upside. After that, we retested the top side several times as resistance. Over here as well, resistance, resistance, resistance. And right now, this level of support over here is once again providing us the support on the exact time of recording. So that's pretty interesting. As soon as we're going to fall below this level, I want to be getting a little bit more worried, to be very honest. The 1 hourly momentum is looking pretty healthy. If I'm going to as well be very honest with you guys, I mean, I will be always honest, of course. But you can see here, high getting created here on the price chart, higher high on the RSI, higher high on the MACD. This is looking like a very healthy momentum wave towards the upside on the Ethereum price action right now here. So yeah, it looks to be that we're still in an uptrend. We're basing towards the upside. We're setting higher lows right now, together with higher highs, since this high is of course an high. We were first in a downtrend, we were forming lower highs, and since this high got formed over here earlier today, we of course formed a higher high structure. So right now we should be ready to be a little bit more bullish on the imminent short term than bearish, and we could be ready to see some higher price targets getting reached here than lower price targets. That will be of course more assumable at this exact time of recording. So let me as well address some kind of momentum still here on the Ethereum 4-hourly chart, since I definitely think it's going to be very important to discuss as well all the momentum indicators that we are using. And of course, these momentum indicators are very valuable for us to see what the market is about to do here. So right now it looks to be that we're losing a little bit of momentum on this run up over here. And it's pretty interesting to see here, since this previous high over here is right now, of course, a lower high. We are forming a lower high right now here, and we're forming a higher high on the MACD. This is, of course, getting me a little bit worried here, since the MACD is basically telling us that we're seeing a hidden bearish divergence. We are seeing the momentum increase here, but the price action is still forming a lower high here, showing us that the sellers are getting stronger right now in the market, and that we could be looking and opting for another correction. So yeah, for sure, I'm very happy that I already locked in quite some good profits here. And as well, if we're going to start moving down even further, I will be even locking in more profits, and of course my stop loss will be most likely getting reached here. What is of course is in as well a profit of an approximately 1.4%, so aka 14% here. So for sure, I would love to catch the top here, but if we're not going to do so, I will be for sure taking my profits over there, and it will be definitely not getting in too much risk right now here. So yeah, generally 4-hourly candles, I'm feeling still quite okay on it, but the momentum is right now giving us a divergence. I mean, yeah, we are as well still trading above this orange box of support. What is most likely going to hold us up very well here. Maybe if we're going to see a very significant correction from there on, we could be maybe starting to create a new downward slope resistance line here. This is going to be as well a very interesting resistance line that we should be paying attention towards, of course. You could be as well approach it a little bit differently from here on. And of course, we have been seeing a fake out if we're looking and approaching this level, because yeah, yesterday we discussed this level as well here. Previous support, previous resistance, support, and resistance, and right now of course we faked out towards the upside. So maybe this is going to be a very strong level of resistance, but for sure we will be remaining a little bit more calm, and we will be looking for upside potential here. So quick update here as well on the Bitcoin price action here, guys. I mean, it looks to be, before going back into Ethereum, you want to be as well knowing what Bitcoin is doing. And if you're going to look at Bitcoin, you can see right now, it is creating a cup and handle, a normal cup and handle. And this is generally a very bullish bias pattern. And this could be pushing up the price with another 5% towards the upside. So make sure that you're going to pay your attention towards this channel right now here, since this looks like a clear cup and handle setup. And this could be breaking it right now in the coming, let's say, 4 to 8 hours, or maybe already earlier. So as soon as Bitcoin is going to break towards the upside and see some parabolic price action towards higher levels once again, we could be as well see some very significant surges in price action as well for Ethereum. So make sure that you're going to pay attention towards this as well here. And of course, we already notified you guys about this significant move that we're probably about to get creating here on Twitter. So make sure, if you're not wanting to be missing out on any of these updates, to follow me already on Twitter at RoverCRC, of course. And if you want to be joining our next trade, make sure to right now sign up here with a link in the description to Bybit. And as well, For all the people that are wondering, you could be still joining one of the greatest teams here in the competition. The competition is starting anytime soon here. Sorry, the competition already started just 1.5 hours ago, excuse me. And you could be right now join our troops still, if I say it correctly. We have 87 members in it right now here, and we will be trying to get this #1 spot, of course, for sure. And I can't wait to see when we are going to get it. So yeah, we will be looking forward towards training even more in this competition, and we will be going to go for the #1 spot. So if you're going to join us right now as well with Bybit, I will be trying to give you guys even more signals right now. Since we're going to go in the training competition, I first told everyone, okay, maybe I'm going to open a special group here on Telegram, but I probably will be keeping it with Twitter, so I can, of course, notify everyone, because everyone deserves the notifications right here, and because I'm not going to make a special group dedicated for that. So let me move further into watch it. And before going into the Ethereum daily candles here, let me discuss the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin valuation. Since right now, if I'm looking to the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin valuation, I'm feeling very exciting here. Since right now, it looks to be that we're forming a downward sloping resistance line over here. Of course, we broke through this resistance line yesterday. Then we increased in valuation, and then we started to, let me remove this orange box here. Then we start to decrease once again here, and we are right now retesting this previous level of resistance on the top side, like you can see over here, and as well, we have been retesting this upward sloping support line. So this is looking like a very, very strong supportive line that is right now once again providing the support on the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin pair. So looks very healthy, looks very strong right now. We could be maybe approaching it as well in a different way. We could be maybe creating another new symmetrical triangle over here, but I will be for sure keeping my eyes out on this chart here, since this will be telling us, okay, we're going to see Ethereum outperform Bitcoin. Okay, we're going to see Bitcoin outperform Ethereum. So this is a very important chart to pay attention towards. Right now, I personally think that Ethereum is going to take some territory back and strike back ever so slightly. Of course, on the daily candles, I am still extremely bearish here. I've been one of the biggest bears right now on the daily time frame, to be very honest. Still, I will be staying quite bearish here, even though I think we could be still surged towards maybe the $3,400 before correcting further. But I definitely will be saying and addressing to everyone right now that if we're going to take a look at every single momentum indicator right now on the Bitcoin daily chart, guys, if we're going to look at the Bitcoin daily chart, we are going to see that every single momentum indicator is right now giving me a bearish divergence, and this is going to be a huge bearish signal. So I'm not saying that we're going to decrease right now here, but there is going to become a point here, and it will be anytime soon here, that we're going to see a severe correction before moving up once again here. So make sure that you're going to pay attention towards it. I will be for sure addressing this every single day here, since I definitely think that everyone should be keeping your eyes out on it. Of course, I'm not saying that we're going to correct today, but for sure, and correction is going to come around to corner. A major correction is right now laying around the corner. And let me know in the comment section what you guys currently think of this. I've been talking quite a lot about it, and usually I've been talking as well in the past about it, but usually a lot of people don't respect me to really respect it that I'm talking about these kinds of things here. But it is definitely very important to pay your attention towards, since if you're going to miss out on these very important, valuable information, you're not going to crush the market. I'm sorry. So make sure that you're going to pay attention towards these important charts here, guys. This was already it for today's update video here on Ethereum. Make sure that you are going to smash up the like button. Make sure that you are not going to miss out on any of these further updates here on the channel to be, of course, being released here in the coming hours, coming days here. So if you're right now a subscriber and if you ring the bell notification, you're definitely not going to miss that out here. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in once again to this amazing Ethereum update, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.